Fossil Fuel Fridays.
Billy Bennett, thanks for coming and out to the Oil and Gas Expo here in Oklahoma City.
SOER, presented by SOER.
S-O-E-R and the OERB. We
right.
have a lot of advocacy groups and acronyms here in Oklahoma.
It's an
Thank goodness.
Yes, like boss.
Like boss. Introduce yourself, Billy. Tell me who you are and how you got into oil and gas.
So my name is Billy Bennett, and currently I'm the current owner and operator of Bennett Oilfield Services. What I do is I help other companies and oilfield companies particularly in new startups, new technology. And currently I'm working on one right now that will provide craneless wireline solutions.
Craneless wireline solutions. You've ran wireline. What in the world is he talking about?
Okay, so you're talking about completely going away with all the cranes.
Yes, no need for a crane.
And everything's all in one truck?
All on one unit.
One unit, one truck. Okay,
one unit, yes.
So I'm a coil tubing guy and wireline and everything in the past. So this is exciting to me. So tell us without giving away too much, tell us how you're going to do that.
So basically we take, and we've actually developed patents. We have now 3 patents that have issued on this technology. And what it allows us to do is be able to lay down and access the wellhead horizontally from the wellhead. So we will be able to either deploy wireline tools as they currently are, so we can disconnect from the wellhead, be able to pull the tool up into the lubricator and deploy it connected back to the wellhead, or we can actually breech load the tool, if you want to use a gun terminology, and stay connected to the wellhead and load the tool from the top side of the lubricator.
Whoa. Wow. Okay, so when are we expected to see this wonderful technology?
We currently now are working on developing a prototype. We now have the ability to design and build it. We're just now looking for funding to be able to put it together.
Now how do you get funding for projects like that? Who are you reaching out to?
Great question.
So the amount of funding we need is very small. So we actually are able to do this through angel investors and things like that. But we really are looking for a partner in oil and gas that may be able to provide us some capacity or capability to have other conversations and deal with other alliances that we may want to work with.
Okay.
If I was an operator, I would make sure you got funding, because what you're going to do with that technology is save a lot of time, which translates to a lot of money.
Well, and what we're trying to do is that in particular, but more importantly, eliminate risky operations at the well site. And anytime we have lifting operations, it is high risk.
Less movement is much better.
Exactly. And additional to that, less downtime, because all of that movement, disconnecting, connecting the wellhead, requires an additional amount of time that we don't need to deal with.
All right, so how many units are you wanting to be able to get?
Our initial prototype, hopefully we can do in about 3 to 4 months. So that'll get us ability to test it at the wellhead. We already have a client that we're working with. So all we really need is the funding to put together the prototype.
Now, if you had the perfect partner, how many units would you want to do?
To really go commercial, to start commercially, we could start with 3 units and be pretty successful. Okay. Our ultimate goal is to really start with 10 units at a commercial time. The reason why that is, at the moment, when you look at the split flow, the split frac that are going on, where we're trying to do zipper, simul-frac systems, we need more units to be able to do that, because we'll have to have 2
all the time
on location at all times.
Okay, very cool.
I'm glad you know about all this stuff. I need to learn more about wireline. But Billy, how do people get a hold of you to fund your company or to call you for your services?
So my email is billy@cranefree.com, and my phone number is 405-651-6328.
Excellent.
Well, reach out to him, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Man, I appreciate you. I'm glad you're in this industry. It's great to see you.
Happy to be here. Been in it all my life. I don't know anything else to do.
Yeah, amen. Again, we're here at the Oklahoma Oil and Gas Show by the SOER and OERB. We're here with our friend Jason Spees from the Crude Life, supporting him and live the Crude Life.
Go Crude Life.
And of course,
I love the pod.
Thank you. Yeah.
Mertz Manufacturing and night fire specialists.
That's right.
I'll be putting fire suppression units out at those sites when they're doing well site operations.
Once we get done building them for you.
Exactly.
I'll make sure your equipment doesn't burn down, right?
We love it.
Well, this is what we do, guys. Thank you for watching. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye. Good to see you, Ken.
Good to see you, Matt. It is great to be back.
It's been too long.
I think we should hug it out.
Oh, Billy. Billy.
That's like being a sandwich.
He's our first victim today.